55 constituencies spread across 9 districts of Uttar Pradesh are voting today amid an increasingly shrill and polarized campaign. Polling is also being held in two other BJP-ruled states, Goa and Uttarakhand. In Uttar Pradesh, special focus would be on 8 sensitive constituencies across Bijnor, Sambhal and Saharanpur districts. The areas, considered strongholds of the Samajwadi Party, have a sizable Muslim population. Goa and Uttarakhand will see a single-phase voting. 40 seats of Goa and 70 seats of Hill State are going to polls. Moving on to the next news, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Monday expressed confidence in the Bharatiya Janata Party winning the state assembly polls by securing over 300 seats and said that the elections are a fight between 80 versus 20, wherein 80% are those who back progress while 20% people oppose everything and have a negative attitude. In an exclusive interview with ANI, Yogi Adityanath said that after the first phase of the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, there is no doubt about the BJP forming the government. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and with the blessing of the people, the double-engine government is coming back to the tenure. Elections have taken an 80 versus 20 direction. Samajwadi Party, Bahujan Samaj Party and Congress are upset and are on the back foot after the first phase, he told ANI. Moving on to the next news, Chief Ministers of opposition-ruled states will meet in Delhi to discuss the constitutional overstepping and brazen misuse of power by the governors, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin tweeted today. The matter, he added, was flagged by Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who had suggested the meeting. Beloved Didi Mamata Banerjee telephoned me to share her concern and anguish on the constitutional overstepping and brazen misuse of power by the governors of non-BJP ruled states. She suggested for a meeting of opposition CMs, read Mr. Stalin's tweet. I assured her of DMK's commitment to uphold state autonomy. Convention of opposition CMs will soon happen out of Delhi, added a second post. Moving on to the next news, the former head of the country's largest stock exchange shared confidential information with a yogi and sought his advice on crucial decisions, a probe by the market regulator has found ahead of the bourse's much-awaited public listing. In case of bizarre misconduct that was a glaring breach of regulations, Chitra Ramakrishna, the former chief executive of National Stock Exchange (NSE), shared information including the bourse's financial projections, business plans and board agenda with a purported spiritual guru in the Himalayas, the Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) has said. The sharing of financial and business plans of NSE is a glaring, if not unimaginable, act that could shake the very foundation of the stock exchange, SEBI said in an order imposing penalties on Ms. Ramakrishna and other top former executives for the lapses. Moving on to the next news, the Indian Space and Research Organization ISRO successfully launched the Earth Observation Satellite EOS-04 on board the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle in the wee hours of Monday. The launch carried two other rideshare satellites into orbit as the Indian Space Agency set in motion work for 2022. The launch was conducted from SAR in Sriharikota at 5:59 am to deploy EOS-04 in the Sun-synchronous orbit nearly 529 kilometers above the planet. The four-stage rocket lifted off with a student satellite, InspireSat, and a spacecraft dubbed INSAT-2DT that is a precursor of joint India-Bhutan mission in the future.